Hello, folks. I'm Ami Pulit Sci-Funk. This guy over here is Marcus, who was born on March 2nd, 1989. I got you now. 2.3.89. You don't want to know when I was born. A long, long time before that. But we're here to bring you Company of Heroes 2 action. We are most of the way through, at least more than halfway through our third to last show. This is the semifinals between Barton and AndyPL. They're clanmates, and Barton, with his crafty veto tactics, has managed to get up 2-1 on Andy. And so now if Andy wants to extend this to go to another, like, not often seen map on this program, if he wants to send it to the ace game on Kolodny Winter, blizzards and all, he's going to have to win as Soviets on Road to Kharkov. Marcus, what do you think? Straight in? Got have a little word to our sponsors?
Sorry?
A little word to our sponsors, perhaps?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I'd like to thank Sega, Relic, Alienware, and everybody who helped us in the past and that are not working at THQ anymore, like Bobby, THQ Links, Miller, that helped us getting Sunday Night Fights Season 5 to you guys. Thanks guys for the big prizes we were able to provide to you, and thanks everyone who is watching us right now for just watching us.
Yeah, Twitch finally featuring us on their homepage. It's a step in the right direction.
Finally, and we hope to get featured also for the other semifinal and the final. So
finals on the 26th. Don't forget, mark your calendar, guys. There's no football that weekend. I planned this so perfectly. I know y'all are itching to go watch the NFL right now. They're in the middle of their playoffs, but there's no football on the 26th. So you got to be with us on Sunday night. That's our championship final. And we'll have a special guest interview before that show. What were you going to say before I asked you if you had more shout-outs?
Yeah, big shout out to my girlfriend, of course.
Oh, come on, oh, Marcus.
I already did that.
Once.
Okay, never mind.
No, Frederica's great, but no more of that. All right. And we have to plug Facebook because we got a great new staff member, Von Klug, has been, I don't know if I pronounced that right, but he's been doing a lot of stuff on Facebook promotions, and probably if you keep an eye on it right after the show ends, he'll probably just post some keys up there, and it's like first come, first serves, whoever can get at it. And he's gotten us tons of new followers, and we often post pictures there and stuff, so we're pretty active. We're keeping it going. I should share my YouTube video of my son on the roller coaster. I think you guys would like that. I basically tried to traumatize him as intensely as possible by taking him on an old wooden roller coaster. He's like, he was like this much taller than the height that you have to be to get on the coaster. So he was really young, you know, like just barely was tall enough. But he sucked it up and he was very brave and survived the Giant Dipper on the boardwalk in Santa Cruz. All right, but enough about all that. Let's go in game and bring you what could be the deciding game of this first semifinal. I'm in game now. This Defenfu's fight song gets paused thanks to him, and I am following once again. AndyisRIPPIN. This time as the Soviets. We're paused in 5 seconds. We're going to unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and they are off.
Let's just enjoy the silence and the game for 1 second.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Alright, so Barton is going again for a double grenadier start. They are both queued in his tier 1 building. What about Andy? I guess double conscript start too.
You tell me, man. I'm so far zoomed in on these combat engineers. I'm trying to I'm doing some facial profiling. I want to be able to recognize them later when they capture Shreks and get vet and so forth. They've got the Soviet star.
And then give them names.
On the top of their cloth cap.
Okay, so there is a third conscript squad coming. And he's going for a straight cap of his side. We might not say the same thing about Barton. His second grenadier squad is going on the right side, which is is, let's say, uncomfortable side where it's harder to get points.
Mm-hmm.
What it might come now? Now an MG. But the MG is coming on the left side, so the MG will be used probably to help covering Barton's side, so in a defensive way.
Can I just tell anybody who might not know, I know all of our viewers are so educated and they know everything about this game, but if you notice here on the tactical map where my mouse is, you see the two little X's, and these are the call-in points. Now, Marcus is saying guys coming in from the right side, guys coming in from the left side. Well, some of you who might not play this game all the time might not know that you can control that by simply waypointing your guys. You know, when you build a unit from a building, you have an opportunity to drop a flag down. And depending on where you drop that flag, this one here, you can rally a waypoint, and they will come out from the closest entry point to your waypoint.
Jason, can you check your top overlay?
Oh, these overlay. Yes, thanks.
Okay.
That's the one thing I can't remember this show. I'm doing pretty good though, I think. My mouse is like jiggling around uncontrollably, but I think we're handling it pretty well. But thanks for the updates. I'm glad you're checking the chat because it's hard to do everything at once.
Yeah. Thanks to our staffers who are awesome and contact us about these issues.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of new staffers on Kotu.org, a bunch of moderators, artists, and referees and map makers. So if you guys are interested, we are hiring. We are looking for new staffers to help us running the website. It's getting pretty big. We are close to 6,000 registered accounts. So we need your help. So if you think you have time, you like the game, and you want to give us an hand, we are looking for pretty much any position.
Yep. Takes
Also,
a lot of artists. Go ahead.
I almost forgot to say that I want to confirm that Von Kluge will run a giveaway of skins right after the SNF show. So if you didn't win here during our giveaway, don't worry. There is still a giveaway on Facebook.
So does he just post them up? Is it pretty much whoever sees it and types it in first gets it? Is that how it works?
You have to like the page.
You have to like, but
you have to like the page, and then you have to. Sorry.
Go. Tell me. What's the process?
You have to like the page, and then Von Kluge will usually does a who writes first gets the skin, or just posts the code and who gets first gets it, or he runs he does it in a couple of different ways.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He's creative.
So check that after the game. Man, there's been action all over the place. We got these early shock troops out. Looks like AndyisRIPPIN is trying to take a page out of Barton's playbook, but Barton seems to be defending better than Andy did with two MGs in the center.
Oh yeah, seems so. He went for a straight 5 tier 1 units, while Andy hesitated a bit. He got a second MG very late in the game at around 7 minutes, while Barton is confidently going for a strong tier 1. And look at those two MGs, they are covering each other. Now he's moving them.
These tall trees, if I'm at the wrong place, all I see is trees here. It's really tough to get viz on some of these units sometimes.
Yeah, shout out to Relic about that. We have asked them to give us, like, when units are behind trees.
I can't see them. Look, I can't see the dudes. Where are they?
Exactly.
Which way are they facing? I have no idea. They should
the
be.
gun squad just goes down to a grenade of shock troops. Okay, so I was saying, another shout out to Relic. We would like to get shades of units when they are behind buildings or objects, unless we cannot see them. We cannot
Either
see them
that or the object itself needs to fade away. You know, like when I'm looking here, these trees could just fade and I can see right through them. That's a nice solution to that problem.
Exactly. Either one or the other. It helps both the players and the viewers to understand, and the casters to understand better what's going on and where action is happening.
Andy with his back up against the wall, he's got to pull out a win here, and I am, I never root, but right now, unless it's for an ace game, and that's right now, and I want to see Andy extend this series. He's got shock troops right in between these two MGs, and Barton's got to back out.
Oh yeah, Barton definitely has to retreat or those two MGs will go down super fast, and one of them is almost gone, and it dies. So it's, I don't know, but I don't know if Andy understood that he killed an MG. I think he didn't understand that. Yeah, Barton was able to get it back, and he might retreat it.
Another quick time sync. Catch up to me, Marcus, if you have to. I'm at 6:47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Are you back up?
Oh yeah, I'm back.
All right. Wow, so 2 shock troops now. And they just threw a grenade at a soon-to-be Flammenwerfer for half-drive. That was funny. Did some pretty good damage.
Almost half HP, that's good. And I just want to remember that since a few patches, small arms fire do quite a lot of damage to light vehicles. So it's not like shock troops don't do any damage to the flame half track. It's just that the flame half track shreds any infantry in front of them. Now Barton doesn't have to use that.
Oh look, he tried to nade him again, and Barton dodged it totally. And now Barton's reinforcements are coming onto the field, and Andy's going to have to make some tough decisions. Look, another nade from these guards, and this will connect with some infantry. Doesn't do quite as much damage as it could have done, and this MG is really starting to hurt these guards. That must be guard smoke. That's pretty hot. That's what Condemnation Wings was doing against Barton in the game we watched on Friday. Like, throw some guard smoke in to push in. It's like that first mission in the campaign, and he does manage to flank the MG. Another nade, more guys dying. The flame half-track really low health, but no damage Jensen, so he's able to zip right out of there. And now Barton's Panzer Grenadiers are coming onto the field to chase off these harassing Soviet units. But look at Andy's map control. It's looking pretty sharp. He's putting some mines down in the center.
Look how well he has been capping through the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
He's sitting on an almost 200 fuel bank. Oh, and
whoa! Nice kill. Wow, they did the slide across the zone move and just annihilated those engineers that just put down this demolition. I wonder if they saw that being finished up. I would guess that they didn't see it because it was almost done. We'll have to keep an eye on this to see when Barton may, Andy may detonate.
Yeah, and it's also a bit hard to spot it since there are a lot of trees, so you don't actually. It's hard to see the white circle when it gets placed. But it seems that Barton smells something about mines or
sweepers
charges.
Now, will the sweepers expose this detonation, this demo charge?
Exactly.
They will expose it. Okay, I don't know if I've ever seen that. I mean, if they get close enough to light it up, he could kill them with it, you know? I mean, it'll be interesting to see how that works.
Yeah, the range has been increased. Yes, you already see it now.
Oh, really?
So
you're kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. How about that? Look at that. Oh, man, but the half-track's there. So they see it, but what can they do about it? If they go try to sweep it, he's just going to detonate it. So he's just got to stay away. He can attack ground? All right, well, let's see. The Flammenwerfer looks like he's going to try to attack ground. Wow, really smart play by Barton, but an AT gun and shock troops are coming, and it doesn't look like he'll have time. And where do we see the health on this thing? I can't even select it, much less see the health on it. Can you? No, probably not.
No.
Yeah, no. So we have no idea. Oh, man, a huge shot from the Zis. Just a huge shot. One more, and that flame half-track is going to fall. Wow, Barton loses those tons of early munitions. That's 120 munitions wasted, and just a brilliant strike. And you know, it all started with Barton detecting this demo charge and trying to deal with it and getting his half-track in trouble.
The MG might go down.
It does. Yeah, it wow. Down. All right, Andy, show us that game 5, baby. He's on his way. He's on his way. The pack is kind of a misread because you know, Andy's got no vehicles at all. He's just got tons of shocks and cons, and he's got that anti-tank gun. He's calling a 3rd shock trooper squad in.
Whoa, 3 shock troops is a huge number.
He probably heard that pack go off, right? He probably heard the pack, and he knows that he's got a window, yeah? This demo charge was so funny. Just watching Barton like try to deal with it while he was being attacked, and how that whole thing went down was just really interesting. You know, like the sweepers detected it, but what are they supposed to do about it? They can't go sweep it or they'll get killed.
Yeah, I have never experienced a situation like that. So I don't know what exactly kills that. Maybe a grenade.
A grenade? Yeah, might. Well, since we can't see the health, it makes it really difficult to know what does anything against it. I mean, he flamed it once, but we don't know how much damage it did.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a second flame half track. Let's go back to the game.
Well, not yet. Oh, yeah, you're right. Upgraded already. Jeez, that's a lot of munis. And just shock troops everywhere.
4 conscripts just went down to a single burst.
This map is the quarters are so tight, and the distances between the capping circles are so small that, as you can see, like now, just the whole map is flashing. People are, they're not even really capping, they're just fighting, and they just happen to be in capping circles, you know?
Yeah. Anyways, it's the second time Andy doesn't take the MG of Barton. He's able to recruit it and just go back. Yeah, he retreats that in time. I don't know if Andy already unlocked anti-grenades, but it seems like he didn't.
They're just finishing up now.
Oh, okay, alright. Since he's moving conscripts in a quite a strange way. So the map control is still in favor of Andy right now.
Yeah.
He has all his side, he has 2 VPs, and Barton is down on 340 victory points. With I didn't check the VPs of last game.
I missed it. Marco, did you ever see if it got detonated? I didn't. Yeah, I didn't check VPs either. We'll have to see what happens. Yeah, that demo, the fate of the demo, I'll never know. It has been exploded. Uh-oh, careful half track. Walking right into it, just really beautiful Zis positioning in such a narrow map by Andy. Barton quick to retreat. Nice micro.
So Barton has tier 3 is getting a medic bunker. A good way to go against shock troops. They're gonna do a lot of damage, so you won't have your squad full HP every time they are getting in the fight. And good micro from Barton. He just backed his MG in the south as soon as he saw the smoke grenade from shock troops. He backed up a bit, repositioned it, and then forced a retreat on them, on the shock troops. And this is in trouble. He has to retreat.
But you can see, I mean, Andy started moving so early. As soon as those Panzer Grenadiers started attacking the conscripts at that very forward strap point, Andy started moving this back. He knew that it was way too far forward, that he didn't have infantry support, and, you know, he's just fast, and he got it out of there before the Panzer Grenadiers could even close the distance.
Exactly, yeah. So there's now a tier 3 from Barton. He has the resources for a P4. Yeah, right now he has the resources for a P4. Well, Andy's almost 7 CPs, as I can see, so 2 points away from the IS-2 and the KVA, and they are both 2 tanks that will definitely change.
Oh wow!
The game.
Wow! Whoa. Nice 18 nade micro. The Flammenwerfer popped in, took a shot to the nose from the Zis, and as he was backing out, those conscripts got an 18-8 in, but he was still able to use the speedy red cover road and still zip back and try to get safe. Andy's pursuing. He really likes using smoke against the MGs. He sort of comes at him from the front, and he's able to get close enough while he's suppressed before he gets pinned to just throw in a smoke grenade. And that allows him to get close enough to throw a real grenade. And so he's able to take out these MGs head on with his shock troops.
Yeah, the only downside is that you spend a lot of munitions for that, so it's sustainable as long as you have a good map control, which is what Andy has right now. But if he loses map control suddenly, and we know that in Company Virus 2 it happens pretty frequently, might be totally out of munitions and have no chance to fight. For example, what's coming now? It's a P4, and just now has the munitions for 118. Oh, and Barton picks a doctrine. He decided to go for assault support doctrine, the one that Andy picked till now.
And is that a strafe?
And there's a strafe coming.
All right, we can see. I can't tell what the strafe targets are. P4 is out.
It was thrown near the northern cutoff to fight the shock troops and the AT gun.
That's nice timing to hit the P4 and the strafe together.
Oh, yeah. Now that P4 is just one counter, and it's the
oh, he doesn't want to take an AD nade here. Oh, there was. Oh, whoa! Look, he got lucky. No crit. Barton got lucky. Andy got very unlucky. And those double vet conscript squad takes lots of punishment as they retreat through the flames of the half track.
Let's do a time sync. Where are you?
Okay, I'm at 17, 38, 39, 40, 41. What is this coming out of your base, or my base? Look at AndyisRIPPIN. Look at that. New Zis gun and the KV-8 heavy flamethrower tank coming out together. They're a wonderful unit pair. The KV-8 with its anti-infantry flame can protect that AT gun. The AT gun can push against this tank, and they might be a very powerful dynamic duo that Barton will have to deal with shortly.
They are indeed. Even if right now the KV-8 and the IS, they are both at the same speed. So if you consider what Andy just fielded, maybe I would have tried to go for an IS-2. The IS-2 would have killed the B4 in like 3 shots. And then it would have been very difficult for Barton to come back, since he has an infantry-based armor, an infantry-based force right now. Army.
All right, well, Andy's moving his AT gun into position. He had the wrong gun selected when the KV popped out and saw this P4, but now he's using the Zis to back off the KV, and he's going to push forward against the infantry with the KV-8. He's going to have to flank this pack. This is going to be an interesting attack. He walks right into it. The pack accidentally shoots at the shock troopers. That's not what he wanted to do. His second shot bounces off the front arm of the KV-8, and the KV-8's looking for the flank. Andy moving up the AT gun from behind. The KV-8 has the flank. That pack ought to go down real quick, burning in those flames, and he does. And now let's see if he switches guns. He had to make absolute sure that all the men of that pack gun were killed. Double vet on this AT gun. It just came onto the field. Look how much damage it's done to the P4.
Tons of damage.
And the KV-8 claims another victim. It looks like he just took out a heavy machine gun squad.
How strong the KV-8 is.
Oh, what is this? Was Barton going for it? Now he should really switch to the other gun, don't you think, to deal with this Flammenwerfer. Come on, switch guns, Andy. You got 2 guns on that thing. Oh, wow. Man. Barton able to clear the double vet Zis. I'm kind of surprised by that.
Bad move from Andy. Should have switched guns.
Yeah, why didn't he just switch guns? Like, what's he doing? Trying to flame that half track. He still hasn't switched. He's still got the flame selected. He's got another AT gun coming up. And this P4 is getting a bit brave. That probably doesn't know that there's another AT coming.
There is a second KV-8 on the field.
Alright, and he's got them both selected with flames. Barton's doing more with the SDKFZ than Andy is able to do with his KV-8. Oh man.
There is a very hard situation for if Andy charge.
Barton's got to get those infantry out of there. Barton has got to get those infantry out of there. They're running forward. It looks like they're trying to Faust.
Let's see if they're like energy got. Oh,
they got a crit. They got an engine damage. The Flammenwerfer. Barton's micro on the Flammenwerfer has just been crazy. He threw a bundled nade, and now he's burning the Zis gun. If he can take that down, he's going to push in with his P4. The Zis is trying to retreat. It's getting so intense. Wow, the KV-8 is really low health. The Zis is clear. This is a star, this double vet half track. And
why is he not switching guns?
I don't know. Why doesn't Andy switch? He remans the Zis with engineers. One KV-8 is killed. Oh, the engineers are cleared. The other P4 is so low. Why doesn't he switch guns? I don't understand. Does he not know that the thing has another gun? What the hell's going on? He could have easily killed the P4 with the other gun. And now the P4 escapes? What the heck? Andy.
Okay, I'm shocked.
I'm totally shocked. What are you doing, bro? Oh, man. What is going on? He just stays on the flame. This is nuts. All right, well, he's still got 2 VPs and a majority of map control, but he can't be throwing away big, heavy, expensive tanks like that.
Oh yeah, he just wasted a huge chance to close this game. Barton had just a single P4.
Yeah.
If he just switched gun, he could have easily killed that.
He probably killed both of them. I mean, with some simple gun switching, like during those engagements, this P4 and this Flammenwerfer half-track would be down.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Barton was so ballsy, though. Barton's micro with the Flammenwerfer was amazing. He went in there and he flanked those AT guns and took them down to protect his P4. Just such aggressive movement and use of those 2 units in combination. Really good stuff.
I just can't believe Andy didn't switch gun. I really can't believe that. Alright, so now the KV-8 is baiting the P4. There are 2.
No, yeah, there are 2 now. Uh-oh, this P4 has not got a lot of help. He could not survive 2 shots. But look at the game sense. Look at the game sense from Barton. He knew he was being baited forward. You know, and through all of this, Andy is fine. Check out the map, man. Andy is pushing Barton back.
And Barton has just 160 VPs. So he definitely has to start looking at VPs. He needs them, or he would lose.
Oh wow! Having remanned both of those AT guns, Andy suddenly has that combination of both anti-tank and anti-infantry.
And the conscript goes down in the south.
Wow, Barton, just nice move, killing that conscript just under the noses of all these guys. And he was gonna try to get in there with some more Flammenwerfer action. But this time there's too much stuff there, and Barton wisely retreats. This P4 has to do so much work. He's trying to get it repaired, but he never really has an opportunity.
Oh yeah, he has like a ton of work to do. He has to deal with all the infantry, all the shock troops, and the KV-8. And on top of that, Andy has already enough fuel for an IS. Just needs the power, but it seems he's saving enough. For a couple of minutes, and he will have the IS-2. And that would definitely cost the game.
And Andy, look how far forward. He's just stealing packs way the hell forward. Andy's so good, both with harassing and with taking and destroying vehicles. Or at least the support vehicles. MGs and packs and mortars and so forth.
They're not support vehicles. Don't worry, Jason.
You know, what do you know what I mean? The support weapons. Weapons, okay? Weapons.
Okay.
A nice vague term to cover everything.
That before got that gives you armor.
Nice.
30% increased armor. That's very good, especially when you're fighting 80 guns.
That's good looking. Little Berlin bear on the back. Armored skirts.
Those pioneers have a lot of work to do. They have to repair the P4, and they have to repair the flame after. Grenade on the shock troops. Whoa!
Oh, Andy didn't see it at all. Andy did not see that bundled nade going in. And that squad is down.
Whoa. Good job. That 3P grants are so strong. Uh-oh. The KV-8 is coming. Oh, but there's the P4.
Wow, the KV-8's so hurt now.
Oh, one shot.
Oh, look at, they're both backing out. I don't think he's going to get the kill. KV-8's going to get out. He's retreating to the cover of an AT gun. Oh no, but Barton's second P4 is coming, and all of his troops are moving forward. Even the Flammenwerfer's coming in. He's going to go right through these 2 AT guns and to try to cook them. Here he comes. He's pushing forward. Barton with the bold moves. He's cooking the first AT gun. He's backing around and kiting the second one. The first one's got double vet. It's down. It's cleared. And now he's going to work on the second one. Andy's KV-8 is nowhere to be seen. Can't block. Can't do anything. Both AT guns are cooked. What a bold move from Barton.
Yeah, and now IS2 on the field. So these are the deciding minutes. If Barton is able to get those AT guns that are in a very good position for him, he might be able to deal with IS2.
And he's still got so much infantry, and this 1P4 is so hurt that
this is the IS2.
The IS2, he's gotta get a crit. He does. He gets one. That's huge. So important. Oh, one-shotted. Marcus is standing up in his seat. I'm watching Marcus on Skype. He's standing up in his seat as the action is pouring in. Oh man, Barton. He does recapture one pack. He's going to need it versus the IS-2. Getting that crit was so important. Andy's still got nice infantry support.
Yeah. I mean,
oh, here we come. I'm going full screen. I want to see it all. I'm going full screen. Here we go, Marcus. The P4 double vet's going in for the flank. The Flammenwerfer's going to try to cook these guys. We got action back here. We got action up here. The pack is laying in shots. The one very hurt P4 is coming in. The infantry's going down. There's a lot of Wehrmacht infantry there. Let's see how the IS-2 fares against the P4. They're trading licks, blow for blow, uppercut, body shot. And here comes Barton's infantry. He's going to try to save both of those P4. He's pushing his pack forward. He wants to get a few more shots in on the IS-2. Andy's getting hung up. He's got penetrating triple vet Panzer Grenadiers coming in, providing line of sight for the pack. If the pack can just get set up and take some shots. Here comes the P4, and they do it. They finish off the IS-2. They finish it off, and all that Andy's got is some engineers forward on the field.
Pressing a demo charge, that is not gonna explode.
Oh, the pack is killed. A saving grace for those engineers who sacrificed their lives behind enemy lines.
Okay.
Okay. Can we pause and take a break? I need like a popcorn break. I'm not kidding. We're gonna pause for just one. All right, at 28:40, right? 28:40. Pause it. Oh man! All right, P break. We're 1 second. Give us 1 second. That's just too much. That's too much. Seriously. I'll be back in like 20 seconds.
Don't worry. I'll take the lead. Don't worry. Okay, guys. So right now, Andy lost a lot of stuff. He still has the KV-8 though, and 2 combat engineer squads, I guess. Let me check. No, just 1. So he needs to repair the KV-8, and he needs to get a second IS-2 on the field. Overall, Barton lost that grand squad trying to Faust the IS-2, and the fact that the Faust was successful was just worth their death. No problem that you lose a grand squad if you're able to destroy the engine of an IS-2, since the IS-2 would become pretty much useless. As you could see, a P4 Vet2 just was able to circle strafe the IS-2 and shoot it. And the 2 packs, the pack and the AT gun, were able to just deal most of the damage. Right now, it's just Barton having a huge advantage in terms of army, while AndyisRIPPIN has a very good advantage in terms of map control, but that's soon gonna change since he has no army to support and to keep that map control. As you can see, well, you cannot really see since Jason is not moving the map, but
all right, I'm back.
Barton got.
I'm back.
All right, you're back. Barton got another half track, so I guess he was so happy with how his half tracks went, his flame half track went, that he got another one. So we're just gonna see how it goes from now on.
His half track play in this game has been just off the charts. It's been so good. All right, unpause at 28:40. You ready to unpause, Marcus?
Yeah, I am.
All right, we're gonna unpause in 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 41, 42, 43, 44, and Marcus, if Barton is able to back this up and capture some territory and stop the drain. I mean, he's stopped it now, but he's at 23 VPs.
23,
then
yeah.
he is going to win this fight and go on to the championship title fight. He's got one P4 camping the center VP. He's got another P4 camping the left VP. And look at Andy. He's going for the harass cap with 2 guys left in this squad. They've got triple vet. Andy knows that the balance of power might be shifting. They're going to and run forward, those maniacs. They want to throw an 18-8. They do. And what?
Oh.
Did they get it?
Yes!
They killed it! They don't do anything with the VP, but oh my goodness, what an incredible 18-8 killing that P4. And he's fighting to the death over here. And yeah, if he's going to need to do more than just raise this VP. Barton's got 23, and he controls 2 VPs, so even if Andy raises this flag, and it looks like he's going to do it with that one dude of the Shock Troop squad left, then he still needs to cap another VP and hold it for 23 ticks. He's got to knock 23 VPs off of Barton's clock if he wants to extend this to a Game 5. That's going to be a tall order considering he only has 2 single shock troops in 2 different squads and this KV-8.
It's a very, very, very bad situation for Andy since the unit he needs, and I guess it's the one he will get now, is the IS-2. He needs that. But at the same time, and he has the fuel for that. But at the same time, he needs the capping power. And shock troops are just what he has, the only thing he has. And they cost a lot of manpower.
He's sending him out with just one guy. He knows that he's going to spend his next manpower on the IS-2, but he can't afford to lose either of these vetted shock troop squads. He really needs them. And Barton smells blood. Look at Barton pushing forward, going after the KV-8. IS-2 called in. Oh man, right at the right time. Can he save the KV-8? Here he comes.
I guess.
Triple vet on the P4. IS-2 pursuing. Wow, man, look at the Blitzkrieg pop, and the P4 just shot out of there, man. Look at him, he's a super P4. He's a rocket ship. Oh, he got out of there quick.
Fast and Furious P4.
Oh man, look at Barton's trying to camp up. He's picking up vehicles. He's got captured this gun. It's the center VP now that is in great danger though. Barton's forces are on the left, and he's trying to repair his triple vet P4, but even that unit will have a long fight against the IS-2 that has no vet. He's got his gunner up. He's going to come and have a look at what's going on over here, and he's going to walk right into the main gun of this ZIS.
Shot deflected.
And the P4 plugging away. These are crucial moments if Andy's going to survive. Triple vet P4 chasing an IS-2. Uh-oh, P4 took a big hit.
Still a big tank.
Oh, but IS-2's down to about 20% health. P4 backing out with about 30%. Are they going to keep this engagement going? This is what's really important right here. The shock troops are capping the center point, but look at Barton on the right. He's lowering the right VP. Okay, it's 1 victory point for Barton and 2 white points. That means Barton is not draining. He's still at 23 and holding fast.
Still, Barton sits in a super strong army.
Yes, super strong, but super fragile as far as the VP goes. And uh-oh, if this gun fires at that KV-8, that could be the end of it. And these triple vet grenadiers can easily take on 3 of these shock troopers. They want to go try to clear the ZIS, but they're going to have to just straight retreat. KV-8 gets some good licks on the triple vet squad. VPs are still 2 for Barton and 1 for Andy. And Barton getting very greedy and spreading out and capping. And oh man, he's got to be super careful. He needs guys over here to defend this VP. This is keeping him in the game. If he loses that top VP, he could get drained out. He's rushing over there to try to defend it. The KV-8 is pushing in to try to eliminate retreating infantry. There's another squad down. Barton wisely moving on the center. He knows that he might lose the right.
Missed.
Yeah, totally missed the P4. That P4 triple vet so fast, and he can blitzkrieg up. Whoa-oh! You don't want to take shots from the main gun of this ZIS. You do not want to take those shots. Luckily, right now, there's no line of sight, but as soon as these units creep forward, or this P4 keeps forward, and it starts firing, IS-2 could be in trouble. Whoa, what are we calling in? What'd you just call in?
Oh, KB8 goes down. Senior Barrage.
It's a strafe. What game are you watching? No, KB8 did not go down. Either you're way ahead of me or what. I'm at 34.05. KB8 just got double vet. 34.08.09. Now he goes down finally. You need to pause until I catch up. 12, 13, 14, 15. We have an incendiary on the center VP. But look at Andy. He's harassing the left VP. Oh, but Barton's got all three, so it's not that crucial that he keeps that one. IS2 still in the fight. Are we in sync, Marco? 34, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, the IS2 is on its last legs. It's surviving. A new engineer squad is here to try to repair it. The shock troops are being reinforced. And Barton's army is so big now that he can try to shift over here and even cover this third VP. But these Panzer Grenadiers are having difficulty with the shocks. The shocks raise the VP, but they're starting to lose the skirmish.
The thing is that shock troops, those shock troops can't really beat big grants because they are not real shock troops. They are
they're down! Barton might just have punched his ticket to the championship title fight. Andy is practically out of infantry. He's got one strong shock trooper squad left, but that is it. And it looks to me that Barton is on his way.
He's getting an 80 gun right now, Andy. And as I was saying, emerged conscripts with shock troops, which is a very risky thing to do since conscripts do not get the bonus armor that shock troops have. So it's like having, it's not like having real shock troops. You will feel that difference. And that IS2, man, he's in danger. He has to play more defensively. Barton looks so strong. He has almost all the map.
This could be it for Andy. That is his only strong squad. And here come the triple vet Panzer Grenadiers with 37 kills. Uh-oh. They're down to the last man.
Oh,
Crit shot from the house. Barton super aggressive, pushing his pack forward. Oh, IS2 said nuh-uh. Barton still got his two P4s. Oh, Marcus.
And there is a Stug coming from Barton, so he wants to deal long range against with the IS2. And he can with the Vet 3 P4, he can afford to do that, since the P4 with 30% increased armor will surely last longer against an IS2.
I mean, what a tight game 4. Barton down to 23 VPs before just amazingly turning the tide, pushing forward, just balls to the wall, risky play, throwing the Flammenwerfer in there, flanking AT guns, taking them down, moving the P4s forward and the infantry, just everything together. Barton has showed some sick combined arms play, and I think Andy has made him really work, but Barton, man, he has deserved this. He has really fought and earned it.
Yeah, he played well. He played very well. I think that his first win really changed the way he played. Game 2 was so hard that I know Barton felt very recharged, while Andy felt like he didn't believe anymore in himself. He played the game 4 pretty well, but then he started to do some questionable things, like not switching the KB8 from flamethrower to normal gun.
Yeah, that was huge. That whole sequence was so important.
But still, Barton should not think the game is already over, since he got a P4 in the Vet 3.
Oh my God, does Andy have a chance? Are you serious? Oh my.
A Vet 3 Grand Prix squad just died, or it was Vet 2.
Oh, this is a sick tank fight now. The Stug takes out the IS2.
Okay, the Stug takes the IS2, so...
You know, Andy he doesn't have it. I mean, his only real fighting squad is the shock troopers. You know, he's able to cap a point and white a point, but, you know, how is he going to hold 2 points for 23 ticks? He called a KV8 on the field. He was just going to try to blow through the infantry, but he's captured some AT guns. Oh, man.
That's the real issue.
Andy putting up just, he's still scraping. He's still trying to stay scrappy and stay fighting. This is the squad to watch, his triple vet conscript squads. If anybody's going to cap points, it's going to be them. There's the flames. There's the KV8 flames. Can he take down this triple vet squad?
Oh, and the second gun comes. And he's killing the AT gun. Whoa. Down to 3 men. Next time the plane passes, it will definitely destroy the AT gun. If the P4 doesn't do it before.
This P4 is so filthy good.
25 kills. Oh man.
Look at it, just fully healthy. Nothing can even scratch it.
Oh well. These shots.
Ooh, yeah. Down to 50%, yeah. And the shock troopers are moving over to the VP, but you know they could take that one. But there's more work to be done.
And now it's getting close for Andy. It's 80.
Look at this though.
Points.
AT gun trying to cap the center VP. Oh man, is Andy gonna? Oh, he's capping 2 VPs at once. Marco, is it possible?
Oh man.
Is it possible?
I don't know, but that before, what is he gonna do? Is he going to ram the KV8?
I don't know, but there's nothing capping this point for Barton. He's getting capped on 2 points. Okay, he's got this great tank here, but it can't go into capping mode. The engineers are trying to raise the flag. We got some vanilla Panther Grenadiers coming out. They're gonna clear the AT gun, but can they stop this cap? Yes, they can stop it. Barely. Close though, man. Really, really close. And now the VPs are, oh, that's it, GG. Barton has done it. He has done it. The Axis win. The Axis win. So, Marco, I'm still in game. I'm looking around a little bit. I'm focusing down on this triple vet Panzer IV. What a gorgeous unit. 31 kills on that bad boy. We had other just insane infantry in this game, but most of them perished in the fight.
Seriously. It was a crazy game.
It was a wild game. Look at all this death and destruction on the battlefield. Oh man, just bodies strewn about in the center VP. Bodies everywhere. Barton has punched his ticket. He's done it. He's going to the championship title fight for the big grand prize. We'll find out who his opponent is next week at this very same time.
If Barton plays like he did today, he was very comfortable in his third game, and even the fourth game he did very well after the early game. The strong early game from Andy. He did very well. His micro on the Flame Aftrack was very, very good.
Just awesome. It was awesome. And, you know, so Barton is following in DevM's footsteps. He's the one who had to claw and scratch through 4 contender tournaments. And those quality tournaments, man, you wanna train yourself at the, you know, play at the highest level when it really matters. These tournaments, Barton has been training for the last 8 weeks straight, and it looks like it paid off. Yeah. His army control, his overall army control, and his game knowledge of when to be aggressive, when to kind of fall back and lick your wounds, and when to just throw everything. That last attack was so great. I can't wait to watch that again. He really reminded me of some of the attacks he put in some weeks ago. in some of the games that he played. But he can punch through the enemy lines and use the right units in the right places. So congratulations, Barton. You are our first title fight contender. And of course, big ups to AndyisRIPPIN, who was the favorite coming into this. AndyisRIPPIN, an awesome player. Could probably take out, on any day, he could take out anybody. He put on a hell of a run. Just not today. Barton had his number today with some crazy vetoes, maybe caught Andy off guard.
And I'd like just to think for a second at that specific moment where Andy had 2 KV8s, and if he switched the gun on the KV8, he could have won the game by killing the P4, and he didn't.
Yeah, so we might not ever understand why. I mean, it's when you're casting, often you like switch the names and you just don't realize it until you watch it back, or you completely miss things. I mean, when you're playing under pressure in an elimination game for a really decent prize fund, like just it's weird the way your brain works. I don't know if this happened to him, but he might have forgotten that you could do that. That's not out of the realm of possibility. And although he knows that the unit can switch to a main gun, and do lots of damage against vehicles, it might that part of that just might have just switched off. He might just not have remembered that he had that ability at that point. And that that happens. That's what pressure does to you. And we've all experienced it. You watch it back later and you're like, wait, I could have done what? And you're like, oh, are you serious? How did I forget that? But, maybe it was by choice. Maybe he had a game plan where his AT guns were meant to do that work and his KV8s were meant to just pour in flames. But yeah, those were crucial moments. I mean, Barton's Flammenwerfer was down to really low health. That P4 that wound up living through the whole game, getting triple vet and just dozens of kills. That unit could have been killed in some of those engagements. And
and the IS-2 getting engine damaged right before starting the fight.
Yeah.
It was like so important. Even if the gun squad died, I explained it when you went away for a second. Even if the gun squad died, it was nothing compared to the engine damage on the IS-2 that could have just destroyed all Barton's army.
Yeah, you have to kite. A big unit comes out. You can't take the risk. You can't let him get that Faust in. You have to kite it. It's in your ability. It's in the tank's ability to kite it. It has the speed to do it, and you have the micro to do it. And yeah, it was just like one little misstep. Barton made him pay. Man, Barton, amazing. Road to Kharkov. Clockwork. What is he gonna do? He's gonna face OMG Papa or Von Ivan in 2 weeks, and I am excited. We're gonna have a hell of a final, I think. Barton is a very exciting player to watch. We got one more order of business, Marcus. We got a Company of Heroes 2 digital copy of the game to give away to one of you guys, so you can get in there or give it to one of your buddies and you can train him.
Follow us now because I didn't roll the dice yet.
All right, we haven't done it yet.
We still have a chance.
Let me do the drum roll. Let me do the drum roll. Follow us now, and you have to be following us, or we won't give it to you because we're bastards like that. And okay, is everybody ready? You guys followed? Can we get a ready in the chat? All right. My neighbors must eagerly anticipate this part of the show each week, right? They love it. I scream all night long, and they're wondering, like, what the fuck? I bet they have an inkling that it's about gaming, right? They must have some kind of idea that it must be about gaming somehow, but they probably don't know exactly what the fuck is going on down there. Wouldn't it be funny if because they all know me, I walk by my neighbors every day in my apartment, but wouldn't it be funny if one of them has a young son, if he stumbled upon this show and saw it and then saw me doing it, and they'd be like, aha, that's what all that clamor is downstairs every weekend. All right, Marcus, you about to roll it?
Right.
I can drum roll it while you're rolling it. You guys ready? Okay. You guys all followed up? All right, here comes the drum roll.
And the winner is...
There the winner is! Open the envelope.
Stolen F8!
What did you just say? Stolen F8. All right, congratulations, Stolen F8. You are the winner of a Company of Heroes 2 game. Just hover over Sunday Night Fights right there in the Steam chat. Message me and send us a message, and we will reply with your code 2 key. That's our show for this evening, fight fans. We're glad you came out and joined us. I think we set our SNF 5 viewer records.
Oh yeah.
This week.
TV for finally featuring us on the home page. And any shout outs, Jason? Yeah, Relic, Sega.
Shout out to Korean Army, who's in the chat, who's always active on Facebook and giving us love on Twitter and so forth. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Game 2 was sick. This last Game 4 was absolutely sick. And we hope that the punches keep coming in the next games. And we're gonna go to the splash screens. I'm gonna play some more music for you, but obviously that's the end of our show tonight. And we will see you at the same time next week. That's Sunday at 7 p.m. for Vaughn Ivan versus OMG Pop. It's the North American side of the bracket. That one should be fun. Those guys have totally different play styles. You're going to see a lot of different stuff from them. It was interesting watching this, how different they are from Barton and Andy. So yeah, join us next week. Let's build this thing up. Let's get ready for this exciting fight on the 26th.
Thank you guys for watching. See you next week.
Night, night. Have a good one. Play Co 2. See you guys later.
Good night.
Ciao.
Ciao.